Hello, this is Olegius, and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, where last time we were doing the Dreadnought versus modern cruisers, and we did have a little trouble with it. It's been a few days, so I'm going to take a copy and see how it works out. I think I'm going to get rid of the 3-inch guns. I just don't see them being very useful. I know it's not much of a weight savings, but we are shaving every little bit we can right now. I'm going to drop that secondary turret. Keep the 13-inch. Would like to boost the deck some. We've got self-immunity up to basically 15 to 20, well 12 and a half, almost 10 to 20 kilometers. That's our bracket. Can we carry more ammo? Drop it since we intend to stay at longer range. How many shells do we take? 200 ammo. 270 per gun. That is a lot more, but is that enough more? I don't know. Too much weight there. And get a little bit more speed, which would be nice. 25 puts us at a cruise speed of 21, which I'm okay with that. Long range accuracy, which is what we want. Maybe just boost the deck some. Can we do 10 inches? No. Do it about there, see how that works. Could of course just redesign for the modernized Dreadnought. Has much better hull form, less resistance. But I think we'll give it another go with the current class. Okay, they start behind us. We are in range to shoot via radar. They are 25 kilometers away. I want to get to let's say 16 to 18 kilometers, maintain range there. Midships. Well, we can keep turning. Looks like they're going north to south. See right bearing drift. Should always go over there and find out. Yeah, they definitely are. 3 turrets, probably heavier turrets. So let's switch sides. Oh, we took a hit. 13-inch guns. Now that we're close enough to actually hit each other, drop down to ×3 speed. We are 21 kilometers. Alright. The range on these 17. Maybe we'll aim for 15 kilometers. Yeah, a couple 13 and 14-inch hits. speed now. See our own cruise speed bonus ticking up here. Environmentals are favorable. Couple more partial pens and ineffective penetrations. Now at 19 kilometers, good 4% accuracy. We'll keep coming right then. Saw 5 degrees right rudder there briefly. We'll leave it at 7. Lost one of our starboard side 8-inch. We're presenting port side though, so that shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, now we're falling into the sweet zone now. Almost 5% accuracy. It looks like one of the battlecruisers is ahead of the other one. We've kinda got them strung out. Ooh, good hit. Flooding, engine damage, that'll help our accuracy. 8-inch now engaging. Extreme range. And let's rudder midships right there. I think she's probably maneuvering. No longer take the lead. Angling in towards us though. That was a pair of penetrations. Out of range of the 8-inch now. Got a fire on board our ship. Going left. And we have them identified now? We do. That was a good hit. Central. A couple penetrations from the 8-inch. That one's using 14-inch guns. 13-inch guns on this one. Mark 5s. We're using equal tech. Now they've got tech advantage. We got one hit. Kind of marginal. Come back right very slowly. .7% accuracy. Let's go with midships. We'll close a little bit. try to focus her down. Did take a penetrating hit mid-deck. Lost another casemate, all on the starboard side. Cruisers are not way ahead, making tempting targets. They're all about the same range. Oh, that's kind of what happened last time. Cruisers closed in, and with their long-range torpedoes, they were enough of a threat that I had focused on them to the exclusion of the battlecruisers, and I ignored the battlecruisers too much. They closed in to a point where they could penetrate the belt, and I let them, rather than maneuvering away immediately. It is what it is, though. So 9.5% chance. There's another hit. There hits, actually. Mid belt. Nothing too significant, though. Got an 8-inch hit on the Zhenjiang. Couple more hits on the Panjing. Not really good ones. Solid penetrations, but thin armor. Make sure we're using AP. Getting pretty solid hits now. Got the flooding, which is slower further. Still flooding. Meanwhile, the 8-inch can start to soften up the Zhenjiang. And now the 8-inch are in range of Panjin. It does have thinner armor, so we'll let that happen. Flooding continuing to progress. They got a hit on us. Or penetration. Pretty even chance to hit each other at this point. Overpenned their funnel. Couple partials. Nothing really significant. 16 kilometers. There we go, more penetration. That was due to a 13-inch hit. Couple 8s also adding to it. I think that might be enough. Oh, even more flooding. Hesitant to shift targets though, until we know for sure. There's another couple of 8-inch penetrations. There we go. And that's back aft. He's done. Switch to the Zhenjiang, or Zhenjiang. Oh, did I call it too quickly? 3%. Couple penetrations on our own ship. Yeah, she's done. % chance to hit, 14 kilometers. We do need to angle away then. We're getting too close. Does have the ability to cut into armor a bit much. ITNT. Not using super heavy shells. Might be heavy shells. better accuracy than we have. Target fast speed. So how fast are they going? Not going 32 knots right now. Ooh, we do not have a lot of ammo left. Changing plans. We'll come left. And try to close bow on since the cruisers are lagging behind. And presenting the bow, we should have an easier time. Well, it looks like we're getting the hits we need. Flooding up forward. You can see those 3 hits all in a relatively short period of time. Pretty significant flooding. Phone maneuver isn't disrupting the accuracy too much. Fire control damaged. Excellent. Let's angle to about there. Keeps a fair amount of the 8-inch involved. Allows both forward turrets to fire. Angles the armor a bit. Down to 12 kilometers. Don't really care about their secondaries. Oh, actually we have all 3 turrets involved. There we go, more flooding. 2 hits. Both into the mid-belt. See it just after the midships on their ship. More flooding, directly amidships and on the bow. Say she's probably done at this point. We have progressive flooding. Yep, they have it down below the fantail now. Back at half. Lost one of their turrets. Two of their turrets. Engines down. We will now turn off the main guns, save the ammo. Got plenty of 8-inch, so we can keep firing with those. Down to 5% flotation, 4% reserve. There's a couple penetrations from the 8s. Sub 1%. There we go. So what range are we looking at for these guys? Oh, rudder midships, please. Save ammo, but please do fire at them. In fact, we'll come starboard. Oof. What will that end up being? That'll be 2% chance. Let's rudder midships for now. torpedoes are the extremely long range version. 50-knot torpedoes. Don't like getting this close. May do kind of S-turns. Their armor is actually almost better than the battlecruisers were. No, that is the most basic definition of a battlecruiser. Cruiser armor, battleship guns. And cruiser speed. Main guns just are not opening up. Think we have enough ammo, we might as well. Almost 6. Yeah, that'll work. Kilometers, 13 kilometers. I don't know, that's close enough. I'm feeling 15 degrees. We'll angle in towards them. We'll continue. We'll go into a circle and put them into a stern chase. Oh, and just as well, I launched the torpedoes not too long ago. Mostly just 8-inch hits so far. All over pens into the mid-deck. Make me wonder if we should change our ammo. There's a 13-inch penetration. Go forward. What we really need is flooding, though. E1. Now on fire. Down to 11 kilometers. 8%, only 56 rounds of 13-inch left. We've seen these 8-inch are not exactly the best. If it comes down to it, we'll put them in a stern chase and have the 8-inch burn them down. If we're not finding the 8-inch can't penetrate the belt well enough. Getting pretty close. 10 kilometers, 10 inches of penetration. There we go, flooding. Nice bow hit. Fair amount of flooding too. All we need is another lucky hit like that. Come on. No dice. One can hope. So all we have to worry about is a single heavy cruiser. With 8-inch, I think we can do that. There we go, a couple of good penetrations by the 8-inch. Full salvo, I think we've got one more full salvo in us. Oh, there we go. We'll see how that flooding propagates. Bring our midships, looks good. Switching to the other one. at least 15 degrees, preferably 15 degrees right rudder. Let the mains kinda come over. Sitting at 9 kilometers. I think we can't get a little closer than that. Bump up the speed at this point. There we go. There's a decent penetration. Stern belt extended, so that's not the... It should be fairly lightly armored. There's some torpedoes. Bring it down, make sure... I think we're good on this one. We have 8 rounds of mains left. Under 9 kilometers. Wasn't noticing that the turrets weren't keeping up. And 8 kilometers, let's go with that. Rudder midships. Now no ammo. And continue right. We'll probably continue right at like 25. We'll switch sides. We have a number of turrets down on the starboard side, I believe. Hey, managed to get some flooding with the 8-inch. Bow belt extended, keeping up with the flooding. We're pumping it down. More flooding and aft steering. Down to 6 kilometers. We're now taking numerous small arms, 3-inch, I assume. Let's soften that to a 10 degree. It's good, we're causing a lot of flotation damage. I think we got this. This range, we should have seen whatever torpedoes they launched that long ago. Still keeping up with flooding. Apparently the flooding from a 13-inch is a lot more significant. Surprising. We're causing a lot of flooding incidents. So keep up the pressure. Now at 5.1 kilometers. More flooding. Looks like aft steering again. More flooding. All the way at the forepeak. More flooding. Now at 5 kilometers. Now we're opening range. From rudder midships. More flooding. It's only in the extended zones. I think we get the aft and the bow. I believe those we'll hit these two compartments and these two. These middle three are where the belt and deck are. The others are belt and deck extended. Now we're past 5.7 kilometers. There we go, more flooding, probably in the bow belt extended, yep. If we can get progressive flooding and flood this compartment, I think she's done, but I don't think that's going to happen. How much ammo do we have? Yeah, we can do this all day. Got an hour left in the mission. Done a fair amount of structural damage. More flooding. Oh, there we go. Starting to hit the forward section. More flooding. Down to 20%. There's more flooding. That's in the fantail. There we go. We'll come in for the kill at this point. You know what? Hard over. We'll come all the way over. Come on, all we need is some more flooding. Too bad we don't have torpedoes of our own. More flooding. Forward engine compartment is now flooding. Steadily. More flooding. Fantail. That could be it. There we go. And that's a wrap on that one. Mission complete. Well, now we're through Dreadnoughts versus modern cruisers. Thank you for the suggestion, focusing on the battlecruisers. I think it was situational, and that time it was definitely the right decision. I mean, it got us the win. But also with the way the enemy battlecruisers got ahead of their cruisers, rather than the other two times we fought it, the cruisers kind of sprinted ahead of the battlecruisers and screened them, and I can't ignore the torpedoes. The torpedoes with these modern torpedoes are extremely dangerous, especially with the changes to the flooding mechanics. So that really worked well. I hope you enjoyed. Appreciate you staying till the end. Please leave a comment, let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Take care.